What's your thought process on Kingsbury? Let's start with him first, and then we kind of work our way through it. And of course, Tito, the good vibe says RQQ. So I know you know y'all, whatever that. Yeah, salute y'all. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like Kingsbury. You know, I'm a Kingsbury. I like Kingsbury a lot. Like, I'm personally kind of like, I don't want to just say a fan, but I've always liked Kingsbury. You know.
Now, what stands out to you about him? Like, what you like about him?
I just think he comes from that tree of like, cause you know I'm a Holgerson guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think he comes from that tree of like, it's almost like the old school, like the Mike Leaches.
Well, I was about to say, was he under Leach? Because that's he might have had some
from all
crossover
that.
with Leach down there.
Stoops, or did I make that up earlier?
Because
That's
Leach is
like
a Texas Tech dude. Leach is Texas Tech. Yeah.
Tech. He's one of those though. He's one of them guys like he can draw it up.
And
He
Leach
can
definitely,
stuff up.
you're right. He like the college Andy Reid. Absolutely, he do
Yeah,
that.
to me, that's what that is. So I like
Okay.
everything that's essentially like I just, and we could call it what we want. We could say they don't play defense, whatever. Them people
They
score.
score, bro. They score.
Kliff's gonna score.
They gonna put
Like,
points on the board, bro.
Lincoln Riley's gonna score. Like
Facts.
these guys, they're
They
from
gonna
that
put
like
points
tree
on the
of
board.
like, yeah, they're gonna score. And I think you can kind of see it. Like you see trees are starting to shake. Like you're starting to see the next guy in the tree starting to get jobs. Like like Buddy that just took the job with Tennessee.
Oh yeah,
That's like the next guy in the tree.
Uh-huh.
Like you're seeing the next guys. I think Kliff is like, I think that would be elite. You know, I think
I think
I think he's 2024, 2023, whatever you want to call it. I think his book is super updated. I think, you know,
and it's active. We just saw it cooking even at the collegiate level with Caleb.
Yeah. I'm like, he just dealt with a pro in a sense. He had to deal with all that drama
The
and
media
all that
and everything coming with
you know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah.
The media. I think he's dealt with the Kyler. So I think he knows ways to get the quarterback running as well as get the quarterback, get some nice plays out of it. You say what you want, like USC will pull out one of them trick plays.
Oh,
and
facts,
I think
bro. Facts.
I think it's similar to that. Like he know where to find some good stuff. He know how to dial it up. Like I think he'd be a real good coach. Like I'm a fan of him.
Yeah, one of the things that stood out to me was just the various quarterbacks that he's had and how all of them had crazy success. But we wouldn't say that Johnny Manziel is Baker Mayfield. We wouldn't say that Baker is Kyler Murray. We wouldn't say that Kyler is Caleb. But all of these dudes under him, or even Mahomes. Also, I totally forgot Mahomes. Too. That was the heavy part, right?
He was back in Houston when Case Keenum was there.
Yeah, I want to say he had Manziel for the one. You're right. He did have Keenum in Houston. Okay. He was a Case Keenum dude.
So he was never under Stoops. I was completely wrong about that.
That was Case Keenum's best season down there, too, when he was under him. Broke all the records and stuff. Yeah.
People know how to score. He's one of them. He's part of that.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. So that's the thing, man. I really like that part because it's like, number one, we know we got a young quarterback that we don't know what he's going to fully grow to. But at least this clears up all of that concern. If it don't work with this type of dude who we've seen take multiple guys and have success and develop them, then you know for a fact, man, that's done. But you also got a proven system, like you said, that this thing scores. It doesn't matter where you at, it's gonna score.
It's gonna score.
Yeah.
You know how to score. And I think it's almost like that's what you want now. Like that's what he's looking for. He's looking for a 2024. He's looking for a guy that just know how to score.
Yeah.
He's kind of like, forget it. That won't be the issue. Like let's get somebody that know how to put buckets up.
Yeah. Like volume. I need points, man. Give me points. Yeah. I don't want to choke them out every week. Let me get a little leg space, man.
Give me some breathing room over there.
No. Respect. Yeah. Now, part of the issue with the Kingsbury situation also is he did just take an interview with the Eagles already.
Also, just took right before we started recording, he went with the Raiders for an interview.
And he's going with the Raiders for an interview also. So you're looking at a little bit more of a hot commodity. What would you?
I mean, I don't think nothing's wrong with that. I think, and that's what we're in right now.
No, like, I'm saying, would you willing? Would you spend more? Like, would you go ahead and make that a definitive type situation, or is that still something where you're like, I'm not trying to get into a crazy scenario with that. I'd much rather see what else we can find.
I mean, that's still part of numbers. This business of football. How much do you love it? You know, like what are you really looking to get out of it? What do you have to pay this? Like, how much do you love it? What do you have to pay this? Is the next option? Is it a super fall off from this option?
Right.
You know, I think
Well,
they're
because-
all doing that right now.
Yeah, to an extent, and I would agree with you. I'm just thinking of specifically the Steelers scenario. Where is that mindset? Because I'm sure if you're, the Eagles, you might be looking at it saying, man, we got a Jalen Hurts. We already have a A.J. Brown, a Devontae Smith, a Dallas Goedert. We got a lot of pieces in place. Do I have to go over and above to break the bank for a Kingsbury when I can get something that might not be as nice, but I got the pieces already in place? I just need some fine-tuning. Worse for us, we kind of looking at it like, bro, we think we got some stuff, but at the same time, we don't really know all the way what we have here. That's
I think the NFL, you're all saying the same battle. You're all on a win now panic. So where you're not sitting there saying, oh, I got all these pieces. You're sitting there. You got to think. If you're the Eagles coach, you're Nick Sirianni, you're like, man, these boys starting my job 10 minutes ago over my coordinators. I can't miss on this one.
Yeah.
I got to call the right person. Like, I'm looking for somebody who can come score.
Yeah.
You know? Can't keep putting it on people. Yeah, I got all these pieces. This next one got to hit.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you're in Pittsburgh, you're like, man, we just went through that year. We just had all these. I'm hearing the voices. I'm hearing everything that's saying. Let me make a splash signing right here, and let's get ready to keep on moving forward. Like, let's start clicking. Let's not have it be the offense. Now let's just bring in some more pieces.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, are you a guy that's like, man, I need more pieces. This is a piece. This is a major piece, and this can attract pieces too. You got to think. If I sign this OC, people might be like,
Kingsbury definitely excites you to come here and sign.
It
way
excites
more than
people.
any of these other dudes that we done had recently, bro. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You might catch like a Miko Harmon that you're not
seriously,
thinking about. Or
You
catch
could
like
backdoor one of that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can catch certain names for
Maybe
like
Tyler Boyd.
I think it makes it even more interesting for a Tyler Boyd than right now. Heck yeah.